Rudy, it won't let me post a link over there.
No, it probably won't. I told him to head over to Twitch, but...
Oh my God, it looks so great over there.
I'll bet. Well, I'll just have to cancel that, I guess.
Hey gentlemen, pace car is in. Green flags waving in the air one more time, gentlemen. Let's get back to racing. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Hey, oh, the old goose spins to 10 around. We got a caution.
Yeah, the 10.
Looks like the old 2 coming to hit the 10.
Yeah, we'll go back here and watch. This is right after the restart, too.
Just right after the restart, yep. Going into turn 1.
Looked like the other 2 was just a little bit lower going through the turn than the 10 was, and put himself in position to be able to start making a pass going down the back stretch. And I mean, from what I saw, it net coded real bad, and the 10 just jumped completely sideways like it had a flat right rear tire on it.
Well, bummer that we couldn't broadcast up there to YouTube. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. The only thing I can figure is they're got to be doing something in the background or something on Tuesday nights. They're doing their updates or changing the websites or whatever the heck they're doing. I have no clue. Yeah. I like this better, Bobby. I think I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm just going to start doing it back to Twitch, and then I'll just upload it to YouTube. I don't know what the deal is with YouTube. It's so unpredictable. Every night it's a different story. Every single night. One night it'll run just perfect. The next night you can't do anything right. And it's not I'm not doing anything different, so it's got to be something with YouTube. I'm going to see here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try something here. Bear with me for a minute here, folks. I got something I wanted to start up here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it does look a whole lot better, and I think I'll just start going back to using Twitch again here. At least for now, till YouTube gets that gaming thing they're supposed to be working on. They're working on getting some gaming thing that's going to be like competitive with Twitch. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out, but hopefully better. I hope. I hope you don't mind, Bobby. I hope that's okay. We do that. Well, we'll get things back and organized here and get back underway here. Hopefully these guys get settled in a little bit. David Howard Jr. second, Nathan Miller third, Mark Robertson fourth, Timothy Lewis fifth, Travis Browder up to sixth. Wow, hey, good for him. Brian Wortman seventh. Brian Phillips, the only one that's still in the running for the wheel. He probably ain't too far out of it. But Tommy?
Sir.
Brian Phillips still is in running for the wheel, correct?
Yes, sir. He's the only one left.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
And I'm not honest. In fact, I'm gonna look real quick because I know we're fixing to go green here in a second.
Yeah.
All right, this will take a minute. I'm a little on the slow side today. Honestly, got the least amount of incidents of anybody in the league.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, the pace car dives in the road. Green flags waving in the air, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Back under green flag conditions.
Brian Phillips kind of held up the back part of that field a little bit, a little slow on the takeoff, but he'll be all right. Bonner right behind him. Tyler Stanley looking to maybe get by him. Bonner on the inside of Brian Phillips taking over. And Tyler Stanley and Scott Brinson, let's see, no, that was Daniel Smallwood. Daniel back is actually a lap down. I think he sat on pit road to get a little of that damage fixed up, so that's good.
Yeah, I think Brian Phillips lagging back a little bit on that restart. He's tired of seeing everybody wreck and almost getting run over, running into somebody, so he was giving them plenty of extra room to wreck.
Nathan Miller every once in a while here taking a peek on the inside of David Howard Jr., and David's been just slamming the door right on him. Comes up on his tail and looking at him again here going into turn 3 on the inside of David Howard.
Gotta hold it down there. You know, the high side's a little faster than that low side right about now. I mean,
yep,
it just can't get the job done right now.
Yeah, David gets a good run coming off of 4 right there, and Nathan just can't get by him right now. Looks like he's going to fall back in. Mark Robertson 2.6 seconds behind the leader right now. And Timothy Lewis in 5th. Travis Browder moving up to the 6th place, so he's definitely showing some muscle here, Tommy.
Yeah, I actually thought in that first wreck, I thought he got into it because as I was going through trying to find the ones that was a wreck, I seen a lot of smoke around his car, but it looked like he was just driving through it. I mean, it looks like he's still fairly clean, got just a hair bit of damage on the right front, but I mean, compared to some of the cars that here, he looks very great.
Tyler Stanley back to 7th as Timothy Lewis stays out ahead of him. Brian Wortman in 8th. And Kevin Bonner reeling up Brian Wortman pretty quick.
There goes Nathan Miller. He took the look under David Howard Jr. and gets that position away from David Howard Jr. and pulls it back up in the 2nd spot there, guys.
Absolutely. So, man, Nathan Miller on the move. He started 2nd, got kind of back in the field there a little bit after pitting and been involved in that one little wreck there, I think. It looked like he might have saved it, but no damage, really. Everybody chasing Sean Butler right now.
We had a spinner on the front stretch, and I didn't know who it was, guys. I heard over the chat there, but I didn't go back and look, see who it was spinning.
It might have been Timothy Lewis. I see he's back in the field a little ways now, trying to get back up to speed. He goes back to the last one on the lead lap in 11th place.
It was Timothy Lewis in the 4. Looked like the same thing happened to him as Robert O'Neill. He just got ready to get back in the throttle just a little too soon. Slid and went down through the grass and the paved part between the grass and the wall, and was able to continue on without hitting anything.
Put him 13 seconds behind the leader, which is about a half a lap. Pretty close to a half a lap. Tyler Stanley now back up to the 6th place, chasing Travis Browder. And Nathan Miller really trying to reel in the leader here, Sean Butler, and well, he'd like to get up there and lead a lap. Sean's led all 35 right now. Boy,
I'm sure everybody else would like to see him and David Howard Jr. both get up there and give Butler a little bit of competition.
Yes, sir. Well, I was looking at the points there earlier. Let me see if I can pull up these points again. Sean Butler in the lead by 51 points over Brian Phillips. David Howard Jr. just 3rd place, just 69 points behind. So he is only 18 points away from taking over 2nd place in the points from Brian Phillips.
Correct.
We've got a lot of guys that are going to be moving up this week, as William Kirk did not show up. Cody Griffin out for the season.
Oh, Miller gets loose coming off the turn. And, saves it, no touching the wall.
And no caution. No caution.
State keeps it at the apron.
Good job, Nathan. Wow. Awesome job. Awesome piece of driving right there.
Get that little bump there, come up out of 4-man, turns him right around.
That's going to put him back in 10th place, just ahead of Timothy Lewis. These guys would probably welcome new tires, but just to let you guys know, Sean Butler and David Howard Jr. have not been on pit road yet. The only two that have not been on pit road.
Yeah, David got in the wall about 10 laps ago, I think, if I remember right, coming out of turn 2, and got a little bit of damage. That might be affecting him once these tires get a little bit of wear on them. This track was always notorious for having the cars be loose or just a little on the free side, but the more you had the run, and as old as the track is, it'd really eat a right front tire up, though. With the damage and then the eating the right front tire up, he might be wishing he'd have stopped on that last one.
Tyler Stanley drives by Mark Robertson for 3rd place.
Looks like he made it look easy, didn't he?
Yes,
Rudy?
he did. Because I know Mark. Mark wouldn't have just let him go,
Cautioned out.
Yes, sir.
We have a caution on the track.
19 of Brian Wortman, the exact same thing that happened to Timothy Lewis.
Yes, sir.
Got back in the throttle and it just slid around and spun.
There's that wicked bump there in them turns, boy, if you don't just quite hit them right. Looks like he drove it in there kind of hard, too.
I gotta look at this track like I do a lot of them, which a lot of guys look at this track the same way, as this place would make an awesome parking lot.
Awesome parking lot. I was thinking maybe a good go-kart track.
Heck yeah. Well, now this track is really, really fun with the late models. I wouldn't mind. See, we've got a touring late model, super late model division that runs here locally at my home track at Hickory Motor Speedway, and I wouldn't mind seeing them go to a place like this.
Sean Butler coming down pit road. David Howard Jr. coming down pit road. Tyler D. Stanley's coming down pit road. I guess you're all Mark Robertson.
Yep.
Travis Browder. Scott Brunson. They're all coming down, Rudy.
Kevin Bonner's out. Only car on the lead lap to stay out.
Yep. He's been on pit road like 3 times already, so he may be all right. He wants to get that. I think he wants to get that valuable point for leading the lap.
Smallwood got the lucky dog wave around, whatever it's called.
Oh man, good pit stops by these guys. Look at this. Butler out first, David Howard Jr. second, Mark Robertson third, and Travis Browder coming out fourth. And,
Nice.
we were just talking a little bit ago here about Daniel Smallwood being a lap down. Here he is back on the lead lap in 7th place, so he's doing really well.
Yep, he just took the lucky dog, was able to get back on the lead lap. He was running some real good laps later on in the run. I know, of course, Sean Butler is one of the ones that you can get out here with a set of tires, run a fuel tank out, and still be competitive with the tires. There's not many people out there that can do that, but Smallwood's one of them. The more that him and Thomas Keene run the IWCR races with the length that they've got, I mean, they've really worked on their tire management and everything. So if the damage don't hinder him and he can get the track position, I look for Smallwood to be right up there with Sean Butler by the end of this race.
That's for sure. Well, Kevin Bonner's staying out. I know we haven't really talked to anybody yet, but I wouldn't mind talking to somebody. But I think I should have probably got him already. I think it's kind of getting a little bit late here because we're going to probably get the one to go right here. Next time we're going to have to try to get somebody to talk to here and ask them how the race is going for them. I know this is caution number 4 in 45 laps, which on this track, I don't think that's too bad.
Rudy, they just went 2 to green. You want to talk to somebody real quick?
Yeah. Let's see.
Who you want?
Drag Nathan Miller down here because I haven't talked to him in forever.
He's got his speaker muted. Pick another one.
Timothy Lewis.
Timothy Lewis. There he is.
Timothy, how you doing, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you think of the track out here tonight? I heard it's a little on the bumpy side, and them bumps are really playing havoc with the cars.
Yeah, I mean, the bumps have always been there after the build. It just really got, for me, really got loose up off, and it's hard to get back in the gas, especially coming out of, actually, turn 4 is worse for me than, you know, down there in 1 and 2 where the bumps are at.
Yeah. Well, man, what do you got to do to get up there with Butler and Bonner and Howard Jr.? What do you got to do to get up there with them?
Just hope a bunch of these guys in between me and them wreck. Rudy, I'm not very good here, so and I don't want to hope no bad luck on anybody, but yeah, I just wasn't even going to race tonight. Didn't feel very good, and then about the time it started going, I thought, well, I'll go try it and see how it is. So I'm just trying to hang in there.
Okay, buddy. Well, we wish you the best of luck out there tonight. Good job.
All right, Rudy. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Back up here live. Let's see. Kevin Bonner going to be bringing them to the green this time. Now, are they going single file again, Tommy? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got to get this single file down.
Okay, gentlemen, let's tighten those belts up. Our car dives into pit road, waiting on the green flag, the wave. Okay, gentlemen, green flag is waving in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogie. We're back on the green.
Bonner staying out there on them older tires, just a few laps older, but boy, Butler right on his tail. And here comes David Howard Jr. Oh, Travis Browder driving by Mark Robertson. Butler on the high side, trying to get something working now. Cuts it down to the bottom. Not enough to get by Kevin Bonner, though. And now he drives it into turn 1 and does get a good run. Howard Jr. trying it, but David's not going to work.
Did he save it? He saves it.
Saves it. No caution. Just driving it a little too hard. It don't look like he's too happy with that, but he gets it going. He's going to be way back in the field as the leaders are going to be coming up behind him here shortly. Wow. What a save, huh?
They did an awful save tonight, that's for sure.
Tyler Stanley.
We got a wreck somewhere.
Ooh. Let's go see. Oh, my, bunch of them. Scott Brinson. Wow. Let's go see what happened.
Same thing, hit them bumps. Oh, and Smallwood got caught up in another one. It looked like Brinson just come across those bumps in 1 and 2.
Oh, Timothy Lewis got a Smallwood just into it. Wow.
Oh, man. Nathan Miller getting a piece of that, and then right up in front of Daniel Smallwood. Daniel's going to have a ton of front-end damage.
He was working really well getting that car back together, too.
Yeah. Well, let's see if anybody's going to come down pit road this time. I doubt it, but you just never know.
I bet you David Howard Jr. will.
Maybe.
As him, I would. You're banker in the bank. You've got nothing to lose anyway.
Oh, yeah, he's coming down pit road. Looks like everybody in the back part of the field is. Just a couple of them staying out. Scott Brinson, boy, he's going to... I don't know, he may have some required on his car that he'll have to get fixed up. I don't know, he's got a lot of damage on that car. David Howard's got a little damage on his too. Not sure what he got into, but it looks like Scott's going to be sitting there for a little while. Meantime, back up front, Sean Butler staying out in first, Kevin Bonner second, Travis Browder third, Mark Robertson fourth, Brian Phillips, Mr. Consistent, will be now coming down pit road, giving up fifth position. So that'll put Tyler Stanley in fifth.
Hey, Rudy, how many cautions are you showing we've had so far?
5.
Perfect. I thought I missed one.
Yeah, and then, you know, I don't know how accurate this thing is, but supposedly it's pretty good. Brian Wertman will be 6th. David Howard Jr. 7th. Brian Phillips still on pit road. Nathan Miller will be 8th as these guys come around to get caught up to the tail end of the field. Nathan Miller, his car looks okay. I know he was kind of in a couple little altercations there, but it seems to be okay. Doesn't seem to be affecting like the toe or anything like that. Scott Brinson will be 9th, and Brian Phillips 10th as he just now comes off of pit road. So caution number 5 on the track, folks. We have 68 laps to go, so a long race for these boys. I figured it was going to be a long race, Ed, that, you know, that these guys were going to probably have some trying times out here on the track, but they seem to be kind of faring it out pretty well. I mean, for as slick as this track is and bumpy as it is, they seem to be doing okay, because I know there was some concern about the setup.
Yeah, 10-4 there. Like just some of these guys today, after that new build that just came out, boy, this thing just got so loose. It's gotten worse. And like, you know, some of these guys just like driving on the friggin' ice, you know, out here.
Yeah, I know it. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry about the YouTube thing. Just didn't work out. But anyhow, I just wanted to let everybody know this race is in honor of Andy Braddock that passed away this morning, a friend of David Howard Jr.'s. So our thoughts and prayers out to him and the family. So we dedicated the race to him, Andy Braddock, 23 years old and passed away this morning.
Oh, that's too bad.
And it's just unbelievable, man. It just tears my heart out, you know. Young man that didn't even get to experience anything in life yet, and having illnesses, and it's just something else, man. Okay, single file restart again. Ed, we're about ready to get going here. The lights are out on the pace car.
We sure are. Let's tighten those belts up, gentlemen. We're about to go racing one more time.
Rudy, we need to come up with Ed's own little catchphrase instead of boogity, boogity, boogity.
I know it. He does it good, though.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, the pace car's in. Hey, green flag's in the air, gentlemen. Let's go boogity, boogity, boogity.
He does that pretty good.
Darryl Waltrip better watch out. He's going to be out of a job.
I know. Boy, Sean gets a heck of a run right there. Pulls way away from Kevin Bonner. Holy smokes. The field really getting going here. Oh, Nathan. or I'm sorry, Tyler, if I can find him. He gets really loose, and boy, he comes down pit road. Well, not pit road, but the road that's on the front of pit.
Oh, he spins it around, comes back on the apron.
Jeez.
Oh, didn't hit nothing. Good save.
Wow. That was crazy. Let's go watch that again. He brings it down this front road that's on the front of pit road, and when he comes back up on the track, loses it again. Just hits that bump, that transition of going back up onto the track. But boy, he did a heck of a job keeping it off of the wall. Wow. He's back underway. Now Sean Butler in the lead by 1.4 seconds over a pack of cars here. Travis Browder leading these guys. Mark Robertson now on the inside of Kevin Bonner. And here comes Nathan Miller. Nathan looking to get by Bonner too, and he does it. Does it easily.
Sure does, Rudy. He's got the car out there. If he can catch up to Sean Butler, he's got a couple more cars to pass here.
Yes, he does. Brian Wortman into the picture now, and David Howard Jr. back up in the top 7.
Oh, we got a caution. Somebody's sliding there in the front.
Oh, it was Sean Butler got loose off of 2.
Oh, no. Let's see what happened to him. If I can find him. Let's go see what happened. Just hitting a bump or something.
Out of 2 guys.
That's what it was, the exact same thing, that bump.
Yes, sir. And he's just going to go right
sure
around
did.
on his own. Nobody around him. Can't blame anybody for that one, Sean.
Good save, though, man. He brought that around with 360 and kept going straight.
Yes, sir. Nice job.
Rudy, since the caution just come out, you want to grab somebody to have a chat with a little bit?
Well, as long as they don't come down pit road. I wait till after pit road, they, make sure they go by pit road. Travis Browder now leads a lap, so he will get a point. Why don't we let's talk to Mark Robertson.
And 4, let me get a hold of him.
He's not much of a talker, but I'm going to make him talk.
He's probably listening to you,
Mark,
Dale.
you got a copy? Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going out there tonight?
Awesome, Rudy. Awesome. How are you?
I'm doing well, brother. Well, you got the Canada car up there in second spot, man. That's a good job, by the way. But you got some pretty fast guys behind you there. Nathan Miller, Kevin Bonner's been extremely fast. Sean bringing out that caution, man, that's kind of really unusual. But how's that bump in, what is it, turn 1, where that bump's really bad?
It's not too bad, Rudy. I'm just trying to keep her going here, and that I got this crazy Travis in front of me. He's doing a really good job here. A lot of fun.
Sure thing. Okay, well, we'll wish you good luck out there, and try to keep that thing straight and keep it up there where you can get it on the podium tonight, brother.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Rudy. I'll definitely try.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Well, let's see what they can do out there, guys. I don't know, man. This has been a nightmare for these guys. That was caution number 6. It seems like they were good for about every 10 laps or less.
That's you're right.
I don't know, Tommy. What do you think could be the problem out there? Why they're having so much difficulty with the looseness of these cars? Just throttle control?
To be honest with you, Rudy, I don't have a clue, and I don't know where to start. I was trying everything I could as far as throttle control out in practice, and I thought I was doing a real good job, and I actually spun. It took me 9 laps to actually complete a timed lap, because, I mean, I kept jumping back in the throttle. I think they just need to get out of the throttle, let the thing roll, get it settled down, get through the bumps, and then start getting back in the throttle. But to be honest with you, I don't have a clue. I wish I had an answer for that one, to be honest with you.
Oh, Travis blinking out there. That's the usual Travis blink.
Yeah, we figured out why he's been blinking a lot. His router used to be inside of his house right at his computer, and he was hardwired. Well, now they've moved the router out into the garage for some reason, and now he's having to run everything Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's not good.
I told him he needed to go to Best Buy and get one of those, whatchamacallit thingies.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like a relay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it relays it or something, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, because that
tells exactly what it is.
Yeah, that would be too far to hardwire. You could do it. I mean, hardwire is the best. You know, Wi-Fi for a racing game like this or something where you're multiplayer, it's just not very good. All right, so Mark Robertson second, Nathan Miller in third, Brian Wortman fourth, David Howard Jr. fifth, Sean Butler in sixth, Tyler Stanley seventh, Brian Phillips eighth, Kevin Bonner ninth, and Scott Brinson back into the top 10.
Okay, gentlemen, our pace car lights are definitely off. We're about to go racing again. Let's tighten those belts up.
Green, green, green.
Sorry, guys.
What happened to my boogity, boogity, boogity?
I don't know what happened to that one. Got lost in the shuffle.
Mark Robertson right there on the back of Travis Browder, but Travis starting to put a little distance on him. We're riding along here with Mark Robertson, seeing him come out of the turn. Boy, you got to let it go to the wall. Doing a heck of a job, though. Nathan Miller starting to close up on Mark Robertson. Boy, Nathan likes that low line, don't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah.
He gets a good bite coming off that bottom, he does.
That's that whole flirting with disaster thing, though, because he's getting down there, and the more these tires get some wear on them, that might bite him here in a few laps and break that thing loose off too again.
Brian Wortman moves into fourth. And David Howard
He's
Jr.
definitely having a good run.
Yeah. Sean being a little more gentle on the gas back here in sixth place. He didn't hit anything on that, but and boy, he's got some serious company there with Tyler Stanley. Tyler, man, I'll tell you what, he is one heck of a racer. I don't care what anybody says, he is a heck of a racer. I know he brought out that caution there earlier by, he got into the back of somebody, but that's not like him. And it was probably just a simple mistake on his part or whoever. Brian Phillips in 8th place, about 3 seconds back. Kevin Bonner 9th, and Daniel Smallwood back on the lead lap, but with damage, falling back 5.9 seconds.
David Howard Jr. taking a look.
Back to the note on Tyler Stanley you was just talking about, that incident from earlier.
Yeah.
I actually heard Nathan Miller come over the radio and say that his internet lagged out on him there for a second. So,
oh, boy.
Not saying that's it, that was it, and not making an excuse for somebody, but
Yep.
I mean that very well could have been it.
Yeah. David Howard Jr. now backs off a little bit, and looks like Sean Butler going to drive by on the outside of David. Boy, David not really, I don't think he's comfortable there on that low line. He likes to be up in that high line. He does so much better.
It's just so hard to pass on the bottom here.
Yeah. Sean Butler now passes up Brian Wortman. Okay. Yeah, there. And David Howard now.
Oh, Sean Butler does touch the wall again.
Yeah, he's really pushing right now. He's 1.4 seconds back. Tyler Stanley getting by Brian Wortman as well. Brian going back to the 7th place. Back up front here, Travis Browder continuing to lead for 13 laps. And here comes Nathan Miller on the inside of Mark Robertson. Those two know how to race around each other.
Well, they sure did. They look like they've been battling for a few laps there, Rudy.
Oh, man, that was close. Sean Butler now getting into it here in 4th as he comes up on Nathan Miller. And he wants that high side. Nathan likes the low side. Good racing by these guys. And Nathan Miller does cruise into second place, but hasn't completely completed that pass. Now he does, and he goes into second.
Sure, it took him a little while, a couple of laps, but he got it.
Well, patience is a virtue, you know.
Oh, it sure is.
You got to have patience, and you know, let the tires work for you, and let the car work for you, and find your throttle points. Now Sean Butler on the inside of Mark Robertson. That would be for third place. And those two no strangers of racing each other either. And Sean gets a pretty good run. He gets into the turn good, but coming out, Mark being right there, he can't use the whole upper side of the track to. There he goes.
He'll grab it this time.
David Howard Jr. now side by side with Tyler Stanley as they come up on Mark Robertson. Can't quite get a run that time. It looks like he is going to have to fall back into the second place behind Tyler Stanley. Third place is a second loser. That's good. That's good.
Caution out.
Oh, we have a caution. Let's see where it's at. Oh, Brian Workman going around again. Oh man, let's go see. Just loose into the turn right there.
Yeah, it looked like he sailed it off in there while he was going in too hard and jumped on the brake, and it just looped on him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, boy, I'll tell you, he did hit that pretty hard. Just loops it around, but didn't hit anything. That's the good news. So back up live here now. Travis Browder, I'm sure he's going to want to bring them all down pit road. Boy, he's blinking like a son of a gun, too. Let's see what he does here. Yep, he's bringing everybody down pit road.
It'd be crazy not to. I mean, you've got 40 laps. A 40-lap shoot to the end of this thing, so
yes, sir.
I want all the tires I can get on it.
Well, looks like Kevin Bonner, Brian Phillips stay out. All right, drag race off of pit road. Looks like Butler might have beat Miller off pit road. Butler will be fourth, Nathan Miller fifth, Mark Robertson sixth, Tyler Stanley seventh, David Howard Jr. in eighth place.
Oh, that was a close race off pit road.
Okay, folks, so back
He's
up.
got the car. He's got the car, Rudy. He's just got to get there.
Back up front, Kevin Bonner staying out. We got 39 laps to go, so actually tires and fuel not a problem right now if they can stay under green conditions. But this being caution number 7, wow, a lot of caution laps.
How many laps we get that time? At least 10, right?
Oh yeah, they were over 10 that time.
So Kevin Bonner, is he on 10 laps tires?
Yeah, at least that much. Are they going back double file this time? Or?
No, sir. We're gonna leave them single file.
Okay, that's good. That's good. This track right here, I think single file's a good trick. Ortho, fire ant
Kevin
killer.
Bonner was on pit road on lap 63 last time.
20 laps ago then. We'll see if that's going to work out for him, staying out there on them older tires. Well, Travis Browder stayed out as well, so they're going to have everybody behind him. Sean Butler, Nathan Miller, all these guys got new feel goods on their car. The bravery level of them guys just went right up, sky high. Travis still blinking. Okay, so Travis Browder second, Sean Butler third, Nathan Miller fourth, Mark Robertson fifth, Tyler Stanley sixth, David Howard Jr. seventh, Brian Phillips in eighth, Daniel Smallwood ninth, and Timothy Lewis rounds out the top 10, just trying to catch up to the back end of the field here. We're ready to go green.
We sure are, Rudy.
Looks like we're going to have about a 36-lap shootout right here.
Okay, pace car ducks in, gentlemen. Green flags waving, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're back under green.
Good restart. Browder backs out a little bit early. Don't want to back out too awful much right ahead of Butler like that, because he will take advantage of that.
Oh, definitely. I don't know if they just gave him enough little room. They knew he's on older tires. I don't know what went on there, Rudy.
David Howard Jr. now looking to the inside of Tyler Stanley. Gets a good run right here. Wow, hits them bumps really rough in that turn. Man.
Oh yeah, that upset that car all over the place there.
Yep. He's still struggling here to try to get by Tyler, but Tyler's up in the smooth part of the track.
Got the pass. Now you can get up the high side.
Yeah, there he goes. Tyler giving him the room.
Sean looking on the inside. Can't get it.
Looking back from Bonner. Boy, I'll tell you what, Browder gets a good run off of 4, and here he goes.
Sean's going to follow him right through there.
Yes, he does. He passes up Bonner, and so does Butler. So now them two out front battling it up. And another one, Nathan Miller. Wow, this is getting
Robertson
exciting.
Right there too. Oh, the 16 and the 21 touch. He saves it.
And down off of the track goes Bonner. Brings it back up onto the track, but no caution. And we got to go back and watch that again, because that was kind of crazy right there. That was some good racing.
Will take that. Sean Butler's going to take that lead over.
Yeah, Mark Robertson just gives Kevin Bonner a little tap right there and upsets that car. So back under green, Butler into the lead now. Browder in second. Under fire by Nathan Miller. Nathan does get a good run off the turn, takes over second place. Man, Nathan really putting the muscle out there tonight, ain't he?
Oh, he sure is.
Man,
he's got the most unusual line through turn 1 and 2, but it's working for him.
Mark Robertson, David Howard Jr., these guys all back here looking on as Butler pulls away to a half a second over Nathan Miller right now. Guys have kind of gotten single file here a little bit.
Oh, the 54 stays it. Got a little loose.
Yes, he does. And he falls back to the 6th place. Daniel Smallwood in 7th. Had that damage earlier. Seems to be okay now. He's maybe not up to full speed or full handling. Timothy Lewis, talked to him earlier. He wasn't feeling all that well coming into tonight's race. Almost didn't race. And here he is running in the top 10. So that's good news for Timothy Lewis.
Oh, it sure is, Rudy.
Mark Robertson goes into 3rd. David Howard Jr. in 4th. Tyler Stanley 5th. I know the leader don't get a whole lot of camera time, so we'll give Sean a little bit of camera time here.
Oh, he don't deserve no camera time.
You just wish you were out there racing with him, don't you?
Oh, I'd have caused my 2 cautions and done been parked. I was able to get about 3 laps, and that was it.
Well, did we have?
No. The race that I'm really gonna miss is the next, not the next race, but the one after that when we go to Daytona Road.
Yeah.
I really want to run that one. I love Daytona Road.
Well, you know, I think. Go ahead.
I don't know for a fact though, because when I tested that the road setup at Daytona Road, it was actually pretty decent. Now that this new build, I haven't tried it to see how it is. That might be something I need to look into the next day or so.
Well, we don't really have a setup, and Kyle Streichard said he will build a setup for us.
We're not that hard for a setup. There's a road setup in there.
Well, no.
And that's what I did last time whenever I just practiced it a little bit. I just loaded the regular road setup, and it was pretty good.
But there's not one in there now.
Oh, they took it out altogether?
Yeah, we looked. Yep, all there is the baseline.
That sucks.
I know, they took it out. David Howard Jr. on the inside of Mark Robertson for 3rd place. Oh, they get close. David Howard Jr. Oh, man, that was close.
Wow. Stanley's going to go right by him there.
Yes, sir. He kept it off of him, though. He kept it off of Mark. Did a good job of it.
Oh, Stanley's loose. He's on the apron.
Wow. He gets it going again, though. No caution. .21 laps to go. Butler in the lead by 9/10 of a second over Nathan Miller.
Dude, these guys are just begging for that white flag to come out.
Oh, yeah. They want it to be over.
Poor Kevin Bonner, 20 laps ago, was the leader. Right now, he's sitting in 10th, almost 16 seconds behind the leader.
I know it. Well, he stayed out there on that last caution. He stayed out on them older tires. He had 20, what was it, about 20 lap older tires than everybody else.
Robertson's loose, goes into the pits.
Oh. No caution, trying to get it straightened out. Good job, no caution. He goes back to 6th place, but he's still okay. Now Smallwood comes up on him. And Brian Phillips on the inside of Daniel Smallwood. So there's some racing going on back here. Back in 7th and 8th place. Good racing. Scott Brinson 1 lap down. begging for a caution right now to get back on that lead lap, but he's in 11th place. And boy, that car looks like it's just been through a war.
It sure has.
Nathan Miller 1 second now behind Butler. Not sure if he's got enough to get up there with Butler. David Howard Jr. in 3rd. Tyler Stanley in 4th, 5.7 seconds behind the leader. Travis Browder back into 5th. Showed some muscle earlier, led 21 laps, and now he's back in 5th place. One that everybody chasing, Sean Butler, has led 71, coming to 72 laps. Unbelievable. 14 laps to go, folks. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry about the YouTube thing again. I apologize. Out of my control. But I think this is going to be the ticket from now on. We're just going to start broadcasting up to Twitch, and the heck with YouTube. We'll just upload it to YouTube later.
Sounds like a good plan there.
Yeah. I've talked to Steve about it many times, and we've done a lot of testing. And it just seems like when you do broadcast it to Twitch and upload it to YouTube, I think the quality is way better. It's like double rendered or something. I don't know what you call that. And it just comes out so much better. David Howard in 3rd place. Looking to, man, he wants to get up there and win this thing in honor of Andy Braddock, his buddy that passed away this morning. David said he was really going to try. He probably wasn't putting it 100% into the race tonight because he's got a lot on his mind. Also, his grandmother passed away the day before, wasn't it, Tommy?
I believe that's what he said.
Yeah. Oh, man. David he's been racing with us since the very first season here at Maximum Speed Racing. He kind of went on a hiatus there for a couple of seasons, and he came back this season, and he's really doing well. So 3rd in the points coming into tonight. Possibly could go into 2nd after tonight. It'll be a lot closer. He's chasing Brian Phillips, and they're only, I think it was, what, 18 points difference, I think is what it was.
Let's see. Yes.
Yeah.
Brian Phillips is at 51 behind, and David 69 behind.
Yep.
Looks like, if my math's right, David should make up about 4 points on him. Brian Phillips is running in 7th. David's sitting in 3rd, so he should make up about 4 points on him. Just to tighten it up a little bit more.
Yep. Brian Phillips, Mr. Consistency.
That's right.
Probably the most consistent driver out there. Well, Sean Butler's been pretty consistent. A lot of wins.
Hacks, and we all know it.
Hacks. Butler with 9 wins this season. That's crazy. Out of 17 races, he's had 9 wins. Man.
It's just because I'm not racing this season.
Well, yeah. Travis Browder still in 5th. Long ways back, 13.9 seconds to Mark Robertson. Brian Phillips now in 7th as he got by Daniel Smallwood. Daniel back to 8th. Kevin Bonner, last one on the lead lap, 22.4 seconds behind the leader, but he is just ahead of the leader. So he's about to go a lap down. Brian Wortman's still sitting on pit road.
Ooh, did Nathan Miller hit the wall again? I think so, man.
Could be. He's 3.4 seconds back, and he is starting to fall into the clutches of David Howard Jr. here. 5 laps to go. I don't know if he's got enough time to get up there with Nathan. Nathan's
you talk about a heartbreak. Timothy Lewis lost motor.
Oh no.
Lap 114.
Oh no.
I was wondering why he was on the apron. I went back and was looking, and he lost it coming out of 4.
Well, we did pick our secret numbers for tonight.
Who was it?
I suppose we could probably. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's wait till the last lap, and we can reveal those secret numbers. Each secret number that I pick one and Ed picks one, and those secret numbers, each driver gets $10 here for the series. So 2 laps to go, coming to the white flag here. Sean Butler in the lead, Nathan Miller second, and David Howard Jr. third. They will be our pole sitters.
I think y'all should pick a secret number. Just pick a secret number and then give me $10 as well.
Oh, I see.
I think that's how it should be.
Well, coming out of the last turn here, looking at the checkered flag, Sean Butler with another win under his belt, making win number 10 for the season. Congratulations to Sean Butler.
What a hacker.
What a hacker.
All right, so what was the secret numbers?
Secret numbers were 6 and 11. So that would be Brian Phillips and Timothy Lewis. Right?
Mark Robertson.
Oh, Mark Robertson.
Was Mark Robertson.
Mark Robertson.
And 11 was Timothy Lewis, and he's still in the room.
There we go. Okay, well,
all right,
drag them guys down here,
3.
too. Yeah, top 3 right. and drag them 2 down here.
Here comes Sean Butler.
Sean!
What's up, Rudy?
Another win. That makes win number 10 this season. Congratulations, man. That was a pretty awesome race. I know it had a lot of cautions in it, but what happened there when you got loose? We seen you get really loose.
Oh gosh, that was a total mental error on my part, man. I saw that I jumped out to like a second half lead, and I'm like, I'm gonna take it easy on the tires and go up a little higher, and as soon as I jumped up there, it just spun out on me.
Well, that was a heck of a save and a heck of a comeback too, on and bringing it into victory lane today. But man, just how was the track out there? Because this was the big thing that we were talking to a lot of drivers about.
Yeah, you had to take it easy on new tires, man. After that spin out, all I was worried about was spinning out and bringing out another caution again. So I was taking it easy. After about 5 laps, and you get all the super high grip out of it, and it didn't really spin out usually. You could get back more aggressive with the throttle and everything. But man, on new tire, especially in 1 and 2, that bump in the middle of 1, man, it was crazy. It made it really loose, and I was trying to avoid that when I spun out. It just went up a little higher than I anticipated, and it just come around on me.
Wow. Well, it was still a great race, and you like I said, win number 10 for you. Now, you did say you're going to be missing, what, next week?
Yeah, I'm missing next week. I was trying to get max points the last couple of weeks, and I've been able to do that. I want to say we're racing with a heavy heart tonight. David Howard's a good friend. Andy passed away this morning. Just want to say hi to his family if they're watching, and I know we're thinking out of them, and they're in our prayers.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, with a 51-point lead over Brian Phillips, and Brian Phillips, Mr. Consistency, finishing, I believe, in 6th place, I think. Yeah, 7th place. So good finish for him. Keeping the pressure on you. David Howard Jr. closed up a little bit on Brian Phillips tonight. David finishing in 3rd. So it's getting to be a tighter battle. When you miss a race there, that's going to even tighten it up more. So that's going to give somebody else a chance to get a victory.
Oh yeah, it's going to definitely tighten up this points battle here, and I hate having to miss a race. I prefer to be here on to support the league and everything, but it's just one of those unfortunate things that happen. It's a long season, so Hopefully, maybe somebody can get their first win in the series. If not, maybe one of my teammates at Stanley Fast Motorsports, David or Tim or Will Kirk, if he can show up, maybe they can get a win too, man.
All right. Well, anybody else you want to shout out to or thank tonight?
As always, you up there, Rudy. Enjoy watching these things afterwards, and thank you, Tommy, for I think he was up there helping you tonight and doing adminning stuff. So just appreciate that.
And Ed.
And Ed. Oh, Ed was here too. Nice.
Yeah.
So thank you to Ed too. I didn't even hear him tonight. So get it, guys.
Okay. I
never heard
Sean. I know.
Well,
good job tonight, man.
We had to switch over to. We had to switch over to Twitch because YouTube was nobody could watch it. I don't know what was going on with YouTube tonight, but lots of issues, so we switched over to Twitch. And I think we're going to stay with Twitch for a while now until YouTube gets their gaming site up that they're supposedly working on. So we'll have to give that a try.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, look forward to... unfortunately, I won't be able to watch you guys live on Tuesday night. I'll be in the air flying, so I'll definitely be watching the race afterwards, and then I'll see you guys in 2 weeks at Daytona Road Course.
Yes, sir. Okay, Sean, thanks, buddy, and congrats on your win here, win number 10.
Yeah, man, what a crazy season, man. I mean, you couldn't write this up, man. It's just an amazing season so far. Hopefully we can carry it on after this off week here.
Yes, sir. Okay, thanks for chatting with us, Sean.
Thanks, Rudy. Guys, take it easy.
Okay. Nathan Miller, got a copy.
What's going on, Rudy?
Well, Nathan, you finished second tonight, man. Good run out there. Man, I'll tell you what, just really tough to try to chase Sean down. You know, you guys were on equal tires and everything. You had a different driving line than a lot of people did out there. You really liked that low line. Wasn't it kind of rough down there?
Yeah, sort of. But I've always been pretty good to me, and I always run low, and especially in 1 and 2. I ended up moving high in 3 and 4 in the latter parts because I just had no tires left for the bottom. But yeah, 1 and 2. If you back that corner way up. You can really power off, and I had nothing for Sean for the entirety of the race. But when I was close to him, I could tell that where I was getting a run was off of 2. So I just kept my style in 1 and 2, and tried to adjust my my line up to the higher line in 3 and 4. So it was enough for a second, I guess. Almost not even that. I think it was David, and he was coming strong at the end there.
Yeah, we seen you kind of tap the wall there a little bit with about 3 or 4 to go, and that kind of slowed you up a little bit off of Sean, and boy, that allowed David to catch right up to you pretty quick. So, but you still managed to maintain second place. You had a little damage on the car. How did you get that damage?
I got that early on when Brinson spun in front of me. I jammed on the brakes, and it would have been nothing, but then the 4, I believe, got into the back of me. I don't know if it was him or not. It doesn't matter. Someone plowed into the back of me, and it just caused a little more damage. It was only like 20 seconds total of repair, so I don't think that had too much of an effect in the long run. It's hard to have something for Sean, and I think I turned 4 laps in practice, so I wasn't doing myself any favors either.
Yeah. Well, good run tonight anyhow. So, but anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thank you. Of course, you know me. I love your broadcasts. Thank the league here. I don't always get to run with them, so it's nice that they let me run when I can. Try to keep it clean for them. I know I've been in a few incidents. I don't know if I'll take the blame for them or not, but it's good to have a clean race. Nothing was my fault. So yeah, I just appreciate these guys letting me run with them.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, and congrats on second place.
Thanks, Rudy. See you around.
All right. Okay, we got third place, David Howard. David, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy. I got you.
Well, David, our hearts were heavy tonight for your buddy there, Andy, that passed away. But it was hard. I know it was hard, and it was a struggle for you to try to keep focused tonight. Also losing your grandmother. Man, just been a very, very trying time for you the last few days. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and the whole Braddock family. I mean, it just kind of got me choked up a little bit too. But Tell us about your racing out there tonight.
Oh man, yeah, it was a long race. This place used to be one of my favorite tracks, but man, it is sure slick. It's like driving on ice for those of you that watch and don't do this. Man, this place is like driving on ice. And heck, if me and Sean both spin out in the same race on our own, man, that ought to tell you it's darn loose. But other than that, it was. You know, once I got back on track, it was okay. I just didn't feel like I had anything for Sean, obviously, but you know, I felt like we were probably a top 3 car, and we come out of here with third, so okay with that.
Well, David, I know we had some trouble with YouTube, and we've switched it over to Twitch. I don't know if you were aware of that. You were out there racing, but I don't know. I think we're going to stick with Twitch for now, at least anyhow. But it still was a pretty good race. We did have 7 cautions, a lot of cautions out there for 110 or 120 laps. But really wasn't too bad considering the track condition tonight. And that new tire model, what do you think of that new tire model?
For me, it seemed to... For me, really, it seems to not be that big of a difference. I mean, I know they said I believe they added some weight to the front of the cars, and you know, you'd think that would make them a little more tight, but for me, it really didn't do anything, to be honest with you.
All right. Well, David, anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to, special shout out to?
Yeah, just you guys, you, Tommy Lee, Ed, what you guys did naming this after my friend Andy passing today is just above and beyond, man. You guys didn't have to do that, so got to thank you guys. Obviously, my thoughts and prayers are with my family and Andy's during this trying time. Any of you guys watching, just keep your head up and know that they're in better places. I love you and thinking about you. Anybody else, my teammates, all the guys from Insanely Fast Motorsports, man, I've got a great group of teammates, man. They keep me up when I'm down, try to knock me down when I'm up. You know how that goes. But all those guys, congrats to my teammate Sean, and you know, I want to say hope to see William Kirk back out here. So thanks all you guys.
All right, well, we'll be looking forward to seeing you next week at Texas, and Sean won't be there.
Yeah, you know, Texas is definitely one of my favorite tracks. I love the cookie cutters, 1.5 miles. Should be pretty fun. Can't wait.
All right, well, thanks for talking with us there, David, and congrats on 3rd place.
All right, thanks a lot, you guys.
Well, just wanted to announce here that we did have 2 $10 winners tonight, and that would go to 6th place, Mark Robertson, and 11th place, Timothy Lewis. So Tim and Mark, you each get $10 tonight.
Oh,
hey, Rudy.
Thanks, Rudy.
Yep. So I just wanted to, you know, that's why I want you guys to kind of stick around after the race a little bit, and then we can, you know, let you know that you won, and as soon as we get off of here, we'll make sure you get that money. Okay?
Awesome. Thanks, Rudy. Great race.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. Timothy, I know you weren't feeling good. How do you feel now?
Oh, I feel better.
Do you?
I kind of messed myself up. Got my car down to, I had about 20 seconds of repair left. I was running good, and then just got down there and got loose and gave up some spots, but I gained back about 3 to 4 seconds on those guys in front of me, and finally kind of got the line figured out at the end of the race. That's not the best time to do it.
Yep.
But I know this may be a little bit out of the ordinary or whatever, but if you guys haven't sent that money yet, just for thoughts for David Howard, would you give mine to him?
I sure can. That's totally up to you.
Well, thank you very much. I won it last week, and it's like I say, he don't need it. It's not that big of a deal, but just to let him know I was thinking about him. Just send it to him, and
okay.
Sure thank both of you guys very much for what you do and putting up with us. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Timothy. Okay, let's run down through the results real quick here. Sean Butler winning here tonight. Congratulations to him. Nathan Miller in 2nd. David Howard Jr. 3rd. Tyler Stanley coming in 4th. Travis Browder 5th. Mark Robertson 6th. Brian Phillips 7th, Daniel Smallwood in 8th, Kevin Bonner 9th, Scott Brinson in 10th, Timothy Lewis 11th, Brian Wortman 12th, Kevin O'Brien in 13th, Kerry Cleaver 14th, and Robert O'Neill rounding out the field in 15th place. So again, congratulations to Sean Butler, and that'll wrap it up for tonight. Sorry about everything, folks, here with YouTube, but thanks for coming over here and watching on Twitch. I think we're going to stay here for a while until they get YouTube figured out. That's a mess. Sean leading 86 laps tonight. We had a few other leaders. Travis Browder led 21, Kevin Bonner 13, and yeah, that was it. We had 3 leaders. Man, wow, thought we had more than that. All right, folks, well, we'll wrap this up, and we will see you tomorrow night. Let's see, I think tomorrow night is Mach Speed Racing. So we will see you tomorrow night for Mach Speed Racing right here on Twitch. We will be broadcasting up to Twitch. So thanks for following along, and we will see you then. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.